Hi everyone, welcome to August 2023 at Farsight. Here's a quick summary of what is happening at Farsight this month so that you can keep up to speed. I am Courtney Brown, Director of Farsight. Now first let me announce our next major mysteries project for August, the Disclosure War. That's right. The release date is mid-August and we are shooting for August 15th. Now you see, disclosure of the extraterrestrial presence here on Earth, the so-called UFO or UAP disclosure, is really kicking up steam this summer. There have been whistleblowers testifying publicly in Congress, such as David Grush, all covered by the major media. There have been major statements by celebrity authors such as Leslie Kean and Ralph Blumenthal, as well as major political people such as Senators Marco Rubio and Chuck Schumer. And to make things even more interesting, the military and NASA are furiously denying everything they can relating to the aliens. It's been a hot topic, but you are only seeing the tip of the iceberg, so to speak. It seems clear that this flurry of UFO stuff is being pushed by something that the powers that be see coming. Something that will rattle the status quo. Now, the current flurry of information seems designed to head off whatever is coming so that it can appear that the government has been pushing for disclosure all along. Now, do you really think you will get the full truth from anything that is reported in the mainstream news? Do you want to know what is really happening behind the scenes? Well, now you can know. With our August Mysteries project, The Disclosure War, we had our remote viewers go into the minds of the highest and most important political and military leaders who are both for and against disclosure and its entire process. It's like a silent war where both sides are trying to position themselves in their strongest possible way to safeguard their future interests. On August 15th, you will find out what is going on in their heads. This is where real disclosure happens, the behind-the-scenes stuff that you can never get in the mainstream media, but you get it here, only on FarsightPrime.com. In other news, I just gave a major talk at Indiana University at the annual meeting for the Society for Scientific Exploration, and you can see the recording of that talk now on our YouTube channel, Farsight, at FarsightPrime.com, and on the homepage of our Institute's website, farsight.org. If you have not already seen it, it is important, so check it out. Also coming up, the latest ET News program is released at the end of the first week of each month. As always, Jeaneé again has an important introductory statement in the August edition. Also, we are now often linking our ET News show with actual UFO footage that we record with our own cameras at Farsight. We are also targeting known ET activity around which we have some clear evidence, usually photographic or historical. So there is a solid verifiable element in our ET News shows that really helps. Be sure to watch it, released around the 7th of each month on FarsightPrime.com. A trailer for the ET News show with Jeanéé's commentary appears on YouTube, but you also want to see the remote viewing sessions and analysis. So hop over to FarsightPrime.com to see the entire show. And a reminder, I am using my personal Instagram account to post short UFO videos that we take with our own Farsight cameras, plus other behind-the-scenes stuff. And I really go to the extra mile to bring you what you never expect. For example, I just got back from Africa, where I went UFO hunting. So stay tuned. We really like the fact that Instagram is great with short videos that you can easily see on your phone. If you are new to Instagram, now is a good time to start. My Instagram page is simply Courtney Brown Farsight. All one word, no spaces. I am posting new videos regularly that will give you a sneak preview of stuff that we are investigating, and some of the stuff that I have already posted is quite amazing. Again, Courtney Brown Farsight on Instagram. Be sure to click on the follow button. Remember, at Farsight, we are not only recording UFOs with our own cameras, we are showing you how to record your own videos reliably and on demand. The ET ships are nearly all trying to hide themselves, and they are using stealth tech to do this, but we have found a way to circumvent their stealth tech and to see them. So learn more about what we are doing so that you can know the full story. We also have a new Farsight Podcast episode out, and this one focuses on the ongoing debate about disclosure. In this podcast, I discussed with Aziz Brown the intricacies and even some of the crazy stuff that is happening right now. This podcast complements our major mysteries project, the Disclosure War, really well, so check it out. The podcast is available for free on both YouTube and farsightprime.com. Moving on, for those of you who want personalized instruction in remote viewing, Jeaneé, Intysam, and Shantae are teaching remote viewing both individually and in groups. Our methods are sufficiently complex that we use pre-printed templates for our sessions. Now, Jeaneé, Intysam, and Shantae can work with you individually or in groups as you learn to use these methods. Our approaches address a wide range of applications that we do here at Farsight, including investment evaluations and forecasting. We do lots of stuff that nobody else does, and it's a big subject. But for those who are interested, Jeaneé, Intysam, and Shantae will show you how we do what we do. Be patient in learning any of our methods. Nothing that we do was learned in a day. Jeaneé is also teaching her telepathy course using Farsight's telepathy templates. So if you're interested in how Farsighters dive into the heads of subjects far and wide, check it out. Also, understand that when Jeaneé, Intysam, and Shantae teach remote viewing, no one at Farsight gets any financial benefit from this. Jeaneé, Intysam, and Shantae do this entirely on their own. Remember also that there is a large collection of instructional videos on farsightprime.com. Also, I will host the Farsight Intelligence Briefing at the end of the third week in August. It will be live streamed on YouTube as always for those who like to watch that live, but also as always the recorded version will be permanently available on farsightprime.com. For those of you who are interested in the application of Farsight's version of remote viewing to economic matters, in the beginning of August we are publishing our next 2-month forecast for the S&P 500 that covers August and September. Many people follow our economic forecasts on farsightprime.com, and they are designed for everyone to watch, not just investors. The S&P 500 is an important indicator of the state of our world, so it is useful to see what our remote viewers come up with using our specialized forecasting methods. And for those of you who are interested in cryptocurrencies, we are publishing our new 5-year forecast for SECO 37 in August. The identities of the cryptocurrencies are not revealed in the forecast, and those who want to find out more about our SECO Plus forecast or to purchase the identities for all of our SECO Plus forecasts can do so on our website, farsight.org. And I must remind all of you that no one at Farsight is a licensed financial advisor. So anything that anyone at Farsight does that relates to using remote viewing to predict financial or economic outcomes of any type, including the performance and or selling prices of cryptocurrencies, stocks, commodities, or anything else, is done for entertainment and educational purposes only. Everyone doing investments are doing so at their own risk. These are experiments in remote viewing, and there are no guarantees or warranties being made, either expressed or implied. Nonetheless, these efforts are truly interesting on a grand scale, and we at Farsight believe that after we do this for a while, it will be hard for anyone to ignore the reality of remote viewing. And for those of you who are following us closely, we are expecting another conversation with Harvey soon, so stay tuned. So, how do you hear about all of our activities that we do at Farsight so you can participate and get the latest when they happen, including our live streams? Well, to start with, we use our email list and YouTube to make our major event announcements. So, there are a few things that you need to do. First, you need to subscribe to our YouTube channel and remember to click on the notifications bell that appears after you subscribe. That is the only way YouTube will notify you of the new events, especially our live stream events. Just subscribing doesn't do anything. The notifications bell is the important part. But that only notifies you of things that we release on YouTube. To be notified about the things that we release on farsightprime.com, which you can watch using our Apple and Android apps on the web and on your home TV, you need to subscribe to our free email newsletter found on our website at farsight.org. You can also allow our apps to notify you of our new releases on farsightprime.com. So be sure to do all three things. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Farsight, and remember to click on the notifications bell, and then subscribe to our free email newsletter that you can find on our website, farsight.org. And finally, go to the settings of our app and allow it to give you notifications of our new releases on farsightprime.com. Also, check to make sure your email program isn't putting our newsletter into your junk, spam, or promotions folder. Some email programs are really aggressive in doing that, so it's worth to check it out. Now, the links for our YouTube subscription and our newsletter are in the description area below this video, and the app is, well, it's on your phone. Those are how we announce what we do. We never send out spam, and we never give our subscriber list to anyone else for any purpose. Well, that is it for the August 2023 update on what is going on at Farsight. Stick with us in these changing times, and we will always stick with you. What you get from Farsight, you get absolutely nowhere else. Stay ahead of the curve. Let the mainstream fade in the dust. Be there now. I am Courtney Brown, Director of Farsight.